Hello and welcome back to Local Gaming. I'm going to play Marvel Champions. I just got in, not just, maybe a day or two ago, the Quicksilver Hero Pack from my Team Covenant subscription. And I've got I like to play the pack that comes in the deck right when it comes in, so I've got that, the hero deck that was included, and this is a protection deck with Quicksilver's signature cards and some of the neutral cards. And I've got his Nemesis set here and his Obligation, so we'll set his Nemesis set off to the side. And I'm doing the same thing I've done on the stream the last several times and playing a new deck that has come in. I'm playing against Rhino, and I've also got Claw off to the side. We'll see how long it goes with Rhino, but it's typically a pretty quick game. That's plenty for that. Let's take the Obligation and get that shuffled in to Rhino's deck. So I'm playing the standard Rhino with whatever the scheme. Is it Breaking and Taken? No, that's the one that... Now I'm curious. Bomb Scare. The Bomb Scare set, and then also the standard set, obviously. You always have the standard set in there. I guess for now, maybe you always have the standard set. At least when these villains that I'm playing from the core set. Okay, so we've got Rhino. Any other setup? No, this is 1B, so 1A setup is just advanced to 1B. If the stage is completed, the players lose the game. So 7 threat on there, and I lose. I just like to spin through so we select heroes, hit points. Let's set Rhino's hit points. It's 14 per player. So there's 10. There's like a spot right there. 10. 14. All right. Obligation set aside. Nemesis set aside. I've got my tokens, my beautiful Team Covenant tokens. We got the villain. The villain's hit points are set. The encounter deck is set. We draw our cards. We mulligan, and the mulligan rule in this game, because I've just been playing Arkham quite a bit. They just get discarded. Yeah, they just go in the discard pile. Oh, did I do that wrong in the last game? No, I can't remember. All right. Hand size for, well, let's take a look at Quicksilver. So he's got a recovery value of 3. Uh-oh, I don't want my camera autofocusing. And hopefully that will stop that from happening. Superpowered siblings. Action. Discard 2 cards from your hand to draw 2 cards. Draw 3 instead if 1 to max off is in play. So I can basically cycle some cards. And then Quicksilver side. He's a 1/1/1. He has super speed. Response. After you use one of Quicksilver's basic powers, either thwart attack or defense, ready him. So he basically gets to go twice. So if I'm in hero mode, you might like just always want to defend, because then you can always you can ready yourself to do an action in the hero phase of the game. Let me grab my box and get a player reference card. All right. So hand size of 6. 9 hit points also on Quicksilver. So we got an armored vest, which gives us more defense, which is helpful because we're going to probably be defending almost every turn. We also have reinforced sinew, which is a Quicksilver signature card. Gives him +1 attack. So maybe we buff up. So this can pay for that. Exhaust Nerves of Steel to generate a lightning source for a defense event. Adrenaline Rush. Discard Adrenaline Rush. Your hero gets +1 attack until the end of the phase. Always be running. It's a ready Quicksilver. Actually, I think I like this hand. I might use Adrenaline Rush to pay for that, and or do I want lightning resources only? This card only pays for defense events. This is a green card, so green screen is not going to play very nice with it, with the protection deck especially. I think I'll keep the hand, so I'm not going to mulligan. And then we would do setup instructions on the cards, but there are no setup instructions on the cards. So we just go. So play cards. I'm going to play this upgrade, Reinforce Sinew, using Strength, 2 resources from Strength. I'm going to play Armored Vest, paying for that with Adrenaline Rush. Then I'm going to flip. I've got +1 attack with that, so that'll do 2 damage to Rhino. His ability, once per phase. Wow, this is even limit once per phase. So in the player phase, I could do it, and in the villain phase, I can do it. That's nice. So his ability lets me ready. There's no reason not to do it again, I don't think. So we attack again for another 2. Then I'm going to play Always Be Running. Always Be Running lets me ready as a hero action. Quicksilver. Oopsie. Using Nerves of Steel to pay for that. And I will attack again. Three 2-cost attacks in 1 turn. I'm not going to complain about that. We finished our turn. There's nothing to discard. We drop to our hand size is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sidestep. Hero Interrupt Defense. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage. If you paid for this card using a lightning resource, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Never Back Down. Hero Interrupt Defense. So both of these are defense events that I could have used that resource that I got rid of. Oh, I've got Nerves of Steel back again. When you defend against an attack, you get +2 defense for this attack. If you take no damage from the attack, stun the enemy. Double Time. This is a Quicksilver card. Choose 2 of the following. You may choose the same option twice. Deal 2 damage to an enemy, or remove 2 threat from a scheme. Nerves of Steel and Adrenaline Rush. All right, and then we ready. And we go to the villain phase. 1 threat on the main scheme. And because we are in hero mode, he will attack. So he's going to get his boost card. I will choose to defend. So it's 2. When you would take any amount of damage, when you would defending an attack at +2. I'm good. So I got, with my armored vest, I've got 2 defense. And he's coming at me with 2 +1. When revealed, you are confused. If you're already confused, this card gains surge. But that's when it's a treachery card. This is a boost card. So it's just 2 +1. For 3, I defend 2. So I take 1. And because this is a new phase, after you use one of Quicksilver's basic powers, ready him. So I will ready. And just in case I get attacked by something coming in here. Now that second attack, if you would defend against it, is when you would then not be ready for the hero phase. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll take our treachery card, or our encounter card, and it is caught off guard. Reveal, discard an upgrade or a support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains surge. Because I plan on defending probably almost every turn, I hate to do it, but I think I'll lose. What's better, the attack or the defense? I can always flip to recover. Okay, my turn. Yeah, plus I have sidestep. Yeah, so maybe I should get Nerves of Steel in play. Then I'm not using double time. If I attack for 2, ready, attack for 2, he's got 4 left. I almost want to save a lot of this hand for next time. I can't remember how much threat breaking and taking comes out with. So my protection deck, do I build or? Man, I hate to not use double time for the attack. I'll save sidestep. I'm gonna get Nerves of Steel out. I'm gonna pay for that with sidestep and adrenaline rush. Is that, yeah, that's fine. So I'll attack. I've got +2 with that. I get to ready from his ability, attack again, +2 from that. No, not +2, but total of 2 for 2 damage. And I think I hold on to these 2 cards. I don't have enough to pay for double time. I know you almost always want to be playing as many cards as you can in this game. So I'm not going to discard, but I will draw 3 new ones. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got. We got Scarlet Witch. We got Wanda. It's a 3-cost ally. When you use one of Scarlet Witch's basic powers, discard the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon discarded this way, Scarlet Witch gets +1 to that power for this use. And I got a sidestep, the one I just got rid of, and then an energy to two energy. I could use that to pay for that, but then I can't play Scarlet Witch. All right, and we ready, and we go to villain phase. Flip this for threat. He attacks, so we get him his boost card because I'm in hero mode. I will defend, and when you defend against an attack, you get +2 defense for this attack. If you take no damage, stun the attacking enemy. Let's do that. So I'll use this to, because this is a defense event. We'll play our Never Back Down. So we're sitting at 4 defense. Oh no, because I got rid of the other thing. I'm 3 defense. No, that's not the best thing. I'm going to wait and see if I take damage. I'm at 2. There's any boost icons. Maybe I use Never Back Down to pay for something. So we'll see. I'm defending. Oh, I'm defending at only a 1. But this can prevent 3 damage and do 1 damage to the enemy. So that's fine. So he's a 3, no, he's a 2, no boost. So I would take 1. Man, do I want to use my sidestep for that? There's probably another sidestep in there. Yeah, I just want to cycle cards. So I'm going to use it. Prevent the damage. This probably isn't smart, but it's just a regular Rhino, right? And I used a lightning resource, so he takes a damage. So I get to ready because of my ability. And now the event card comes out. When revealed in Hero, Rhino attacks you. If a character is damaged by this attack, that a character is stunned. Well, shoot. Oh, I wish I had that sidestep back. Scarlet Witch or double time. Scarlet Witch can do up to 6 damage. Double time is 4. If I use both of those cards, but then I don't have a card to pay for Never Back Down. Man, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna play Never Back Down and pay for it with Scarlet Witch. It feels wrong. But then I can do things with double time next turn, paying for it with energy. So Never Back Down gives me +2, so I'm at 3 defense. I'll block this one. He gets a boost card, and there's no boost. He does not damage me, so he gets stunned. Tough, stunned. All right, and I don't not get to ready again, so he's been used. So we go to my turn. That isn't ready yet. So I'm going to play double time, paying for it with energy. I get to deal 2 damage to an enemy. I don't want the scheme to come out. So I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme as my second item. I do not want breaking and taken to come out because I think breaking and taken makes me get 2 encounter cards. Because that's the end of my turn. I guess I could flip, but he's stunned, so there isn't really a reason to flip. I don't need to recover yet, unless I wanted to draw 6 cards, but no, we'll just go with 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Always be running again, lets me ready. Discard Civic Duty, your hero gets +1 thwart. Discard Civic Duty, your hero gets +1. Now we got 2 of those. Hyper Perception, so this gives us an extra thwart. And Serval Industries. In Alter Ego, exhaust Serval Industries, shuffle 2 Quicksilver cards from your discard pile into your deck. Well, that's cool. Okay, ready. And it's already the villain's turn again. 1 threat. He would attack, but he's stunned, so that goes away. And encounter card is... it's breaking and taken. So that's fine. I guess it's not going to come out when he flips now, or goes to his next stage. So it starts with 2, and then we add an additional 1 per player. It's got 3. Okay, my turn. I think I'll just get this out of the way. I will attack. So that goes away. We go to stage 2 Rhino. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for break and taken side scheme. Reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck. Don't think we really need to shuffle the encounter deck because it didn't get touched. So I'm fine leaving like this. Breaking and taken's already out. I get to ready from my ability. I think I want to get this out. It's an alter ego action. At a cost of 1. And get hyper perception out for 2. And I will thwart here to take 2 off because of hyper perception. We got to get Rhino his health. 15 hit points. So 10. 2, 4. Whoops, and upside down. 1. So those are both of our actions here. Now I am going to flip to alter ego and do this action. Shuffle always be running. Do I want Scarlet Witch or do I want double time? I think I want double time. And it would exhaust. I guess the good thing about going over into Alter Ego is you do get to draw 6, and if you don't like 2 of the cards, you can always exchange them. And having Wanda in play makes it better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And ready. Let's just see what we drew. Okay, we got the double time. Got a genius we can pay for it. Multiple Man is a cool card. Oh, do I want to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what? I've got Armored Vest. Order and Chaos requires Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch to be in play, which is kind of cool. It's a hero interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed effects, then deal 2 damage to the villain, which is nice. So Multiple Man is an interesting card. It's going to play havoc with the green screen, but you might be able to read the text. After Multiple Man enters play, search your deck and hand for a copy of Multiple Man and put it into play. Shuffle your deck if it was searched this way. So there's 3 copies of Multiple Man in this deck. You play the first one as long as you've still got 3 ally spots open. So you play the first one to search out the second one. The second one enters play, which triggers the text on the second one, and the third one enters play. It's only your deck in your hand, though, so if you ever get one in your discard pile, you don't get to pull Multiple Man out of the discard pile. All right. So, going to the villain. Adding threat. He's going to scheme. Space of 1. Ugh, a boost of 2. Gross. Guess I know what we're doing next turn. Oh, and we got to deal with 2 encounter cards. This has gone south quickly. Because of Breaking and Taken, it's got a plus card on it. Okay, first card. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains Surge. He's at max, 15. The villain schemes. Oh no, I think I just lost. I just lost. I just lost. 2 boost icons on here is 3. All right. We're going again, Rhino. Two double boost cards. So we're probably just going against Rhino in this video. I'm not going to go out like that against Rhino. All right, so we go back to stage 1, which was 14 hit points. We're good there. I mean, that escalated super quickly. I wasn't expecting to get 5 threat in 1 turn. But getting rid of Breaking and Taken as quickly as possible is always a good idea, because an extra encounter card is not fun. Okay, Pietro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Civic Duty is +1 thwart. That's useless first turn of the game. Never Back Down is useless first turn of the game. Getting this upgrade out might be good. +1 attack till the end. Sidestep is useless first turn of the game. This we have to pay to play out. It is a +1 attack. I'm only getting 3. Always be running maximum velocity. Haven't seen this one, I don't think. +2 thwart, +2 attack, and +2 defense until the end of the round. Well, that's nice. And it always be running. And we got his +1 defense. This rounds out the +1 cards. So there's a +1 for attack, +1 for defense, and a +1 for thwart in his deck. And we also have the armored vest, which is another +1 defense. So I think Quicksilver, you should just be defending every turn. Always be running is nice. This is also really good, especially because you get to defend. I mean, sorry, you get to ready. So I probably played Genius to pay for that. Oh boy. And I might as well use Always Be Running while I have the bonus, right? But then I don't get to play one of these other cards this turn. Maybe I use his power. It says discard 2 cards. It doesn't say discard up to 2 cards. So this is going to be my turn. I will play Maximum Velocity, paying for it with Genius. So I've got +2 all the way around. I got to be in hero mode to do that. I attack, so that's 3 damage. His ability readies him. I attack again, that's 3 more damage. So from 11 down to 8. I play Always Be Running, paying for it with Adrenaline Rush. To ready again, attack again, so from 8 down to 5. 2, 4, 5. And my defense is sitting at a 3 until the end of the round, which includes the villain phase, because of Maximum Velocity. Okay, end of my turn. I've got 2 cards in my hand. I'm not going to discard them, so I'm drawing 3. I'd like a double resource here. No. So this is an interesting card. As a hero action, you pay X number of resources for it to stun X number of enemies. What else did I draw? Adrenaline Rush we just saw, and Nerves of Steel from last time for defensive events, which I don't have any right now. 2 are out. I think there's at least 6 in the deck, because I think there's 3 copies of both of those protection cards in the in the deck that comes in the hero pack. And we ready. Just keeping this here so I can remember my defense. Okay, villain phase. 1 there. Villain attacks. I have a defensive 3. I will defend. So he's got a 2. Double boost icon. Oh, I forgot to take this off from last game. So, hey, I'm out of damage. And I get to ready from my power. And now we take the encounter card. The encounter card is Hydra Bomber. When revealed, choose to either take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. 9 hit points. I mean, I can always recover. Right. Yes. So that's the villain's turn. Now it's back to me to play cards. I think I want this defensive upgrade. For 2. Then I'm going to play Speed Cyclone, but only pay 1 to stun Rhino. I will attack Hydra Bomber for a damage. I get to ready. I'll attack Hydra Bomber again for a damage. And he goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we ready. Double time's good. We got Scarlet Witch. We got Warlock. We haven't seen Warlock yet. Action, spend a mental resource. Heal up to 2 damage from Warlock. Warlock seems good. Scarlet Witch also seems really good. How come every time I have double time I have Scarlet Witch in my hand? So we go to villain phase. Threat. He would attack, but he's stunned. And counter card is Hydra Mercenary. And Hydra Mercenary has guard. 0 scheme, 1 attack, 3 hit points. So Warlock can stick around for a while. I could also double time. So my defense is sitting at a 2. Discard civic duty. Your hero gets +1 thwart until the end of the phase. Double time. For 1/2. I'm going to hold on to double time. Play Scarlet Witch with these 3 cards. These 3 resources. Holding on to double time. Scarlet Witch. She will attack Hydra Mercenary. We cannot go after Rhino because this guy has guard. She gets +1, so she becomes a 2 attack, so he takes 2. Quicksilver sitting at an attack of 1. He will attack Hydra Mercenary for his 3rd hit point. He's out. I get to ready. Then I'm going to thwart 1 off of the main scheme. End of turn. So I'm sitting with one card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we drew. Armored Vest, Multiple Man. We didn't get to play him last time. Oh, we got 2 of them in our hand. Which is unfortunate because in order to pay for Multiple Man, we need to... I forgot to damage Scarlet Witch. That's okay because we can only get 2 Multiple Mans out because we've already got 1 other ally out. I think this is another new card after you're ready, Quicksilver. So this is interesting. So this is a resource generating card. That's a Quicksilver card. As a hero response, after you ready Quicksilver, ready this card. So you could use it to generate a resource and ready it again and use it again. So you can generate 2 resources off of this card. Maybe even 3 resources off this card if you play Always Be Running. Right? That seems cool. Multiple Man only has 2 hit points. Ready, ready. Threat goes here. Rhino's going to attack. I'm sitting at a defense of 2. So I will defend. I'm not going to throw Scarlet Witch in front of it. So he's at a 2. No boost. I blocked it. I get to ready. I draw an encounter card. Charge attached to Rhino. Forced interrupt. When Rhino attacks, the attack gains overkill. Excess damage to an ally from this attack is dealt to that ally's controller. At the end of this attack, discard charge. And it's got +3, so he's going to come in with 5 attack next time he attacks. That's not awesome. So now I think we almost might need... So it is my turn. How about this? Man, Multiple Man. Is Multiple Man the play? To get 2 more allies, it gets me only 2 damage and or 2 thwart. The same thing as double time using less cards. Unless I use them as a chump blocker. Right now is not a good thing though with this. Oh, as much as I want to see Multiple Man in action, I think I played double time. I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. So from there, I'm going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So those are my 2 choices with double time. Then, oh wait, I gotta pay for that. I'll use the Multiple Mans for that. I'm going to get Armored Vest out, so I have a defense of 3. Help offset that. Pay for that with Friction Resistance. So now I'm in that same situation where if I guess I just won't be able to recover. All right, so I'm going to... No, I still can't do 3. I can't get 3 thwart off. So the question is, do I get in the same situation where I'm facing 2 encounter cards? It should be fine for 1 turn, right? So Scarlet Witch will attack, take off 2. Quicksilver attacks to take off 2, but that just takes off the 1. And that goes away. And now we search for, before I forget, let's give him his 15. I get to ready. Search for Breaking and Taken. It comes out with 3. So now, do I attack, thwart, or flip and recover? I think I'm going to flip and recover. Because this is pretty nasty. So I will flip, recover for 3. And then my turn is over. And I get to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For next turn, got 2 Always Be Runnings. The Reinforced Sinew. Oh wow, we could do a lot of damage next turn. We could attack 4 times next turn at a +1. All right, so ready. Threat. He schemes. He starts at 1. His boost is 1. 2 encounter cards. 1, 2, because of that loveliness. And we get, when revealed an alter ego, this card gains Surge. Need for speed, give to the Pietro Maximoff player. So here's our obligation. You may flip to alter ego form. Choose exhaust Pietro Maximoff to remove need for speed from the game. And I'm not in hero mode. Or exhaust your identity. You cannot ready your identity until your next turn ends. Discard this obligation. Well, that sucks. That gets us 1 less attack, but we've got these Always Be Running, so that's fine. We will exhaust Pietro Maximoff, and we get then to remove it from the game, so it's not even just in the discard, it's just removed. Okay, so now this encounter card is Hydra Bomber. When revealed, choose either to take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. We'll take the damage. All right, so it's my turn. I want to go, so is this what I want to do? So that gives me a +1 attack. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is flip. Actually, wait. My deck's almost out of cards. Do I want to use his ability? I've got Scarlet Witch. Oh, I get to draw an extra card. I've got Wanda Maximoff in play. You know what? I'm going to discard these 2 cards that I was going to use for resources anyway. And I get to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I got double time. Oh, maximum velocity. Man, I've got all these really sweet cards. Not enough resources. That's the beauty of this game, though, right? Okay, so this is a permanent +1, but this would give me maximum velocity is the one that gives me +2 for the entire round. Oh, which helps against this. Oh, I need to flip. So I'm flipping. All right, so first things first. I have to do this. I've got to play Always Be Running. I'll pay with Adrenaline Rush. That readies me. Now, I'm going to thwart on Breaking and Taken 1. I get to ready because of my ability. No, what am I doing? Sorry. Back up. I didn't do that. I should play maximum velocity first. Maximum velocity. Paying for it with energy. So I've got +2s all around. Then I thwart, and that takes 3 off of Breaking and Taken. And I can ready. So now the question becomes, I definitely want to defend. I do not want to throw Scarlet Witch in front of this charge because it has overkill and I won't get the benefit of my defense. So, do I use her to take out Hydra Bomber? I think the answer to that question is yes. But then she goes away. He goes away. So now if I attack, I think I actually thwart again to get the 3 off of here. Then I'll play double time with Always Be Running and Reinforce Sinew. So with that, I can do 4 damage. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I ready. I still have this. Ooh, and I got some defense events. I can't have another armored vest. Oh, an Order in Chaos comes out right when I just got rid of Scarlet Witch. I don't think I need Serval Industries. Out. Okay, villain's turn. +1 there. He's going to attack. He's got a 3 + 3 is 6. I defend. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What I'm thinking about here is, do I add 2 defense so I go up 1, or do I, when you defend against an attack, so I'm defending against an attack now, I think I need to decide if I'm going to play this now. It could stun him, which would buy me another turn of no attacks from him. I guess I always have sidestep in case. I will play Never Back Down, and I'll pay for it with Armored Vest, because I can't have 2 of them out. So I'm at another +2 defense. So that 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 to his 6. +1 is 7 to 7. I take no damage. At the end of this attack, discard charge. I get to ready. And now we go to encounter cards. Only 1 because Breaking and Taken is gone. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage, which is exactly how much damage he's taken. I'm just going to do it this way. Leave the 1 up there. But now it's my turn. I don't have a whole lot of excitingness in my hand. I think I'll play Serval Industries out, pay for it with Order and Chaos, hold on to sidestep. I will attack. No. I'll thwart just to get that off of there because I'm going to go into Alter Ego. I get to ready, attack for 1. Then I'm going to flip, and I will exhaust Serval Industries to shuffle 2 Quicksilver cards back into my deck. What do I want next turn? Double time and always be running. Got a good chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a really good chance of drawing these cards. This should have been gone already, so I could have got that. Wait. Double time's not the card I want. It's maximum velocity. And it should have gone back into my discard pile at the end of... there's 2 of them anyway, so like, yeah. But it would have gone back into my discard pile when Rhino finished his turn. So my turn is done. Hoping I draw these 2 cards together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 1 card sitting here. Yes, I did. There's multiple man. That's fine. Hey, I can even use sidestep. But I'm not in hero mode. Oh, shoot. Nope. Sorry, I had a card here, which is also sidestep. So ready, ready. Villain's turn. He will scheme 1 plus 2 boost. One encounter card. If you're confused, oh, you are confused. If you're already confused, this card gains Surge. I'm not confused. Confusion does not allow me to thwart. Correct. Correct rulebook. If confused hero attempts to thwart, discard the confused card instead. Okay, before I flip, I will exhaust this. Probably another always be running. And maximum velocity. These get to get shuffled into my hand, or my deck. I don't think there's anything that's going to let me draw a card, but because there's only 4 cards there, so most likely I will be drawing all of those. Can I do 14 damage this turn? I'm gonna flip. Still confused. Maximum velocity, paid for with strength. That's 9. I can do 9 damage. I'm gonna get another maximum velocity. This worries me, and I don't want to lose again, so I'm going to thwart to remove the confusion. Use my power to ready. Thwart again to remove 3. I'll use multiple man as a resource to pay for always be running to ready. And attack for 3. And then I'm done. So I've got 2 cards in hand. I draw 3. This stays until the end of the villain turn. Okay. If I want to play both of these cards, I can't play Sidestep. We ready? Go to the villain turn. 1 there. He attacks. I defend. So I'm at 3. He's starting at 3. Plus 2. I'll take it. Get to ready for my ability. Encounter card. Hard to keep down. When revealed, Rhino heals 4 damage. It just keeps coming back. And that's the end of the villain turn, so this goes away. I'll have to look up. I don't remember what happens when my deck runs out. All right, so this turn Play out maximum velocity with the 2 side steps. Attack to remove 3. Ready for my ability. Attack to remove 3. Play always be running with Nerves of Steel. That readies me. Attack again to remove another 3. So that's 6 total from 12. So he's down to 6. Player or draw. I would have thought there would have been something easy to find on the index for that. Using an ally, villain, end of player phase. Scheme deck, where is it when you run out of cards in your deck? Maybe phases, player, turn. The player's selected to draw one more cards around the top of the player. Empty player deck. Shuffle their discard pile and immediately draw themselves 1 encounter card. So it's when this one runs out, it's an encounter card. When this one runs out, it's an accelerator over here. I just couldn't remember which one was which. Yeah, so my turn's over. I get 5 cards. So there's 1. So that's an extra encounter card. Going better. This is still in maximum velocity, still in play because the villain phase has not happened yet for this round. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always be running. Hey, look at that. Always be running maximum velocity. Got sidestep also. But these two are the perfect cards when you're in hero mode. That if you don't have a double resource, when you have a 5-card hand, you're kind of setting yourself up to play a 2 and a 1 cost card. Okay, so ready. Threat. We're in hero mode, so he's going to attack. And I'm going to defend. Sidestep prevents damage. We've got 5 hit points left. So we're at 1, or actually we're at 2, 3, 4, 5 defense, and he's attacking with 3 and nothing, so we defend against it. We're gonna get another encounter card. Okay, we get to ready because of our ability. When revealed, the villain schemes. 1 plus 0 is 1. And this one is crowd control. When this scheme is in play, you cannot remove threat from the main scheme. 2 per player. That's fine. I think we just won. So it's my turn. Now this goes out because it's back to the player phase. I'll play at maximum velocity, paying for it with these 2 cards. And I will attack for 3, use my power to ready, attack again for 3. That's the 6. And Rhino is defeated. Okay, so that went obviously better. And I say obviously because I won instead of losing. Quicksilver is pretty cool. I like his signature cards. Protection makes sense with the extra defense. With Armored Vest, at least at a minimum, because with his ability to ready after he defends and still use that ability in the player phase, it's just cool. Yeah, Quicksilver is a pretty neat hero. I don't know, because I don't know the card pool well enough, what else I would use in the protection area. What are those things called? I can't remember at the moment. Aspect. Multiple Man seems interesting. I wish he had 3 health instead of 2. Then he would just probably be OP. And he must be an exception to having more than one person with the same name out, right? He's got to be, because the card tells you to put another copy of him in play. Oh, he's not a unique. He doesn't have that thing to be a unique character. That's how they did that. That's how they got around that. Nerves of Steel is okay, but and not knowing what other defensive events there are in the protection aspect. If I didn't have Never Back Down and Sidestep, you probably wouldn't run it, right? It costs 2 to get out, and then it's very situational on when you would get the resource from it. Speed Cyclone is cool, especially if you're playing against a lot of enemies at once, but then it would be expensive, right? Then you could pick and choose who you're... It doesn't say specifically who you have to target, so you get to pick and choose who you're targeting with the stun ability on it. Civic Duty is okay. It's 1 cost for an extra thwart. Warlock would be neat to get out early, and if you have enough mental resources, and how many mental resources did they come with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 14 mental resource cards. No, 13 cards. I counted Genius twice because it has 2 in it. So 13 cards. So you could use... Oh, but Warlock's... Yeah, just 1 mental resource. If you could keep him out for a while. Get him out early and keep him out for a while, even though he's only a 1/1. If there was some way to buff him, but that'd be in leadership. Maybe if you were playing with a leadership person who could buff your allies, is that a card? I don't know if that's a card. Anyways, there you go. That's the Quicksilver, the deck that comes in the Hero Pack. We could take a look at the other cards in the Hero Pack. So the aggression card is your hero gets +1 attack. Your basic attacks gain piercing, so you can get through a tough status, but you only get to use it once. Here's the Justice card. Play under any player's control. Exhaust Sense of Justice to generate a mental resource for a thwart event. So it's very similar. It's exactly the same. What am I saying? It's exactly the same as Nerves of Steel. But it's... So Nerves of Steel is lightning for a defensive event. Sense of Justice is mental for a thwart event. So I wonder if Scarlet Witch's Hero Pack is going to have the aggression version of this and the leadership version. We'll see. Here's the, or maybe it's already been revealed. I don't know. I don't look at those things in advance on what's coming out in the packs. United We Stand, a zero-cost event. That's nice. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait. Hero action, heal 1 damage from up to X friendly characters to a maximum of 3, where X is equal to the villain's stage number. So that could help you have some allies stick around longer, which is, I guess, why it's a leadership card. And then our neutral card, She-Hulk on it. Beat 'em up. Deal 1 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with you. That's cool. Spread it around. All right. There it is. Another hero pack for Marvel Champions. The card game. The LCG by Fantasy Flight Games. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough and hope you're enjoying all the series on the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.